Where's the Gimli Elementary School students? Oh well, I guess I'll have to represent rural Manitoba. Anyways, welcome to the 7th annual kickoff for Culture Days. Can we hear it for culture? We're going to kick things off with some great words from some very important people. So please give a warm round of applause to Honorable Rochelle Squires, Minister for Sports, Culture and Heritage.
Hey guys, how are you? So who's excited to be here today? Excellent. So nobody's missing being in class this morning, right? You're happy to be here at the Forks? So how many of you know how to snap your finger? Yeah? You all know how to snap your fingers. How many people know how to hum? Can you hum with me? And what about stand up for a moment? Can you guys dance a little, move back and forth a bit? Awesome, you guys are great. That is culture. So do you guys like celebrating culture? Yeah. Right on, right on. You guys are like hundreds of kids throughout Manitoba who are celebrating culture this week for Culture Day. We've got kids up in Flin Flon, we've got kids in Brandon, in the Paw, all over Manitoba doing exactly what you guys are doing, celebrating culture. So who likes to read books? Right on. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I love to read books. What about watch TV? Do any of you watch movies or TV? You guys are culture experts. You guys should all come and work in my department, celebrating culture all year round, because you guys are a bunch of experts here. Do you guys draw pictures, tell stories, any of that? Yeah.
Oh, I tell
fun
stories.
Stuff. Good stuff. So you celebrate culture all year round, don't you? Oh, that is fantastic. Well, these activities are such an important part of our life. As kids and into adulthood, participating in arts and culture just makes our lives better. It helps us understand our friends and our neighbors a little bit better. And you know what? It's fun. So to all the teachers and the parents, you guys have done an amazing job teaching these kids all about culture. And just keep it up. Celebrate culture today, this weekend, and all throughout the year. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep singing songs and dancing and watching great TV and reading books. And happy Culture Days. I'm thrilled to see you all down here. Have a great time.
Thank you, Minister Squires. Great events like this wouldn't happen without the help of lots of great sponsors and supporters. And right now I'm going to call up one of those great sponsors, Jeffrey Moria, Senior Program Manager of the Asper Foundation.
Thank you very much. Well, cities that are worth living in are ones that don't just survive but thrive. And the buildings around us are very important, but they give cities their breadth. But the depth, what gets deep is the arts and culture. And Winnipeg's lifeblood lies in its arts and cultural communities. And the Asper Foundation really, really believes in that. And that is why we support the arts, and that's why we support what's happening today and for the next few days. Since this has begun across Canada in 2010, millions of Canadians have appreciated and loved these events. And we want to thank you for being here, and we want to thank the Honourable Minister Rochelle Squires, Jean Daguerre, Eric Plamondon, the Manitoba National Boards of Culture Days, and many other funders and partners and volunteers, and Robbie Rousseau, and of course all of you, because this wouldn't happen without all of you. So thank you all very much, and have a great day and enjoy missing school. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeffrey. And now for another wonderful national sponsor for Culture Days. As Jeffrey said, this is going on from coast to coast to coast all across Canada this weekend. Do you have lots of plans to do other culture things all around this province? You gonna tell your mom and dad to take you out, see some fun, cool stuff? Yeah. Here to tell you some more is Judith Chambers, Vice President, Market Manager, TD Bank.
So how many of you have a bank account? A lot of you. How many of you have a TD Bank account?
No.
Well, you know, we have special bank accounts for young students like you, so I recommend you talk to your moms and your dads and your grandparents and say, I need to go down to TD because they're sponsoring Culture Days and they're really involved in the community, and we are so happy to be here. One of the things we want to do is focus on programs like this for students like yourself to experience culture through free activities, so that's another thing, and a day off of school. We want to celebrate diversity, and we want to make it relevant to all of you so that when you go back and talk to your friends, your family at the different schools, you can tell them how much fun it is and how much you learned today here at the Forks. And just at TD Bank, we just want to thank Culture Days Manitoba for the opportunity to be here today. So I want you guys to all have some fun. Go out and enjoy the day. It's going to get hot, so you might even be able to put on some shorts later. So have fun, kids. Thanks a lot.
We've got a lot more kids coming. What school are you guys from? Welcome. So right now I'm going to call up the Culture Days Manitoba co-chairs, Eric Palmondo and Jean Giguère.
Hello, everybody. Did you all notice how I had to limp up here? This is from an old injury when I was your age, and so I'm living proof that when your teacher or your mother says, stop doing that because you hurt yourself, this is what happens when you don't listen. So anyway, we're so delighted that you're here again this year, and how important it is that all of you at your age start, appreciating arts and culture. But you set the standard across the country. It starts in Newfoundland, to Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Ontario, all the way across the country, and you guys are here, and it just makes everybody so proud because Winnipeg and Manitoba were really the first one up to the plate for Culture Days, and we really appreciate it. And as was mentioned before, we wouldn't be here without the support of the Manitoba, Province of Manitoba, the Winnipeg Arts Council, the Manitoba Arts Council, the Asper Foundation, and TD Bank. But it's also important, they provide the funds and the money so that we can put things together that you can appreciate everything going, and there are just under 400 events in 30 communities across this province. So thank you very much for being here. Have fun. And now I'd like you to hear from Eric.
Mino, Gigi, Jeb, bon matin, good morning. Super happy to be here with you today, ce matin étant avec vous autres. Et comme vous autres, like you guys, I wore my orange shirt today. Because I think it's important that we celebrate diverse cultures, we celebrate cultures that are different from our own. C'est très important de découvrir des cultures autres que la nôtre, de les célébrer puis de partager dans ce que ça peut offrir. And I'd like to pick up on how Minister Squires opened these ceremonies by asking you to participate. Souvent, quand on se tourne vers la jeunesse, on dit que vous êtes le futur, mais vous êtes aussi le présent. You guys are also present-day leaders. In arts and culture, you can contribute to your community now as equals with other people. So I encourage you to not only witness, take in, but also participate. Donc, c'est votre communauté, c'est votre futur, it's your culture, it's your community. Miigwech.